Go slow to go fast. Famous statement. Let's look at the truth behind it, and let's also see how, if you want to be fast moving with your team, how actually some slow time together can be the best idea. All right, let's dive into it. So everything is fast nowadays. We all have to move very, very fast, more and more so, and you probably all agree to that. What is less clear, though, is where does this ability to go fast again and again over long periods of time really come from? There are many answers to this and many ingredients, but specifically one of these answers is always overlooked, and it's maybe the most important. Speed is supported and enabled by the slow moments. Your ability to go fast depends on your ability to regularly go very, very slow. This is one of our core beliefs here. And why is that? Because it is only in these slow moments that you can truly take care of the health of your foundations as a company, as a group, as a team. Yeah, the things that you need in order to sustain speed, the things that you need for not breaking down under the strain of speed. This is stuff like your strategy, obviously, your key relationships, your culture, and so on and so on. It's the essence of who you are and what you want to do together. And doing this kind of work about your essence mostly means looking at the past and the future together, having some difficult conversations, being inspired together, creating energy together, creating a feeling of shared possibility together. This kind of work is difficult to get into. It takes time, often a couple of days, for brains to really open up to this kind of work, to these kind of heavy lifting questions. We're so used to being task-oriented all the time. And this is non-task-oriented stuff. It's inspirational stuff. It's reflective stuff. And yes, it takes the environment of a retreat and of also some slack built into the system of the retreat for people's brains to open up to that. And doing that is just very difficult in quick interactions between other topics, creating 60-minute slots here and there. It's really the best to go into this capsule of time and space to really focus. And then once you get out of this capsule, you're ready, you're all set to hit the road running again. You're set to go fast again. But doing so without regularly going slow to take care of your foundations is a recipe for disaster. Yeah, believe me. So what does it take to pull this off? First and foremost, you need to convince people, because fast-driven companies, ambitious people, they often have a ton of resistance to this. And it often feels counterintuitive. If you're running, all of a sudden, while having all this pressure, you go slow. That's weird, right? And I get it. It feels counterintuitive, especially for driven type A personalities. So I want to close this little video with 2 cues on communication. Communication to people to convince them. So especially to ambitious type A people, you want to give the framing that this is the time, the slow time is not the lazy time. This is the time where you do the heavy lifting, where you really work on the serious questions that require all your energy, all your muscle, right? And it's best done in the nice environment of a retreat where you can do this. And the second frame you want to give them is you want to give them this analogy from sport. There's a ton of research around what differentiates the top performers from the rest. So take tennis. There are maybe a couple of dozen people at the top of the world, but then a handful of them are really the best. And what differentiates these few from the others who are also very good? They have the same training, they have the same nutrition, they have the same talent, they have the same excellent trainers, and so on. But yet, they're still a bit better. And research strongly points to the answers that the difference is their ability to rest, to take breaks. Even in the little moments, in these 60, 90 seconds in between matches, their pulse lowers more and quicker. That's the difference. Okay, books could be written about this, but what I told you is the gist of it. If you want to go fast with your team, make sure you have slow time together regularly on a retreat, on an offsite, or otherwise. That's it. Thank you for listening.